we can start tackling the other topics you listed as well.
All right, we can do that.
I put the information in the Discord, so feel free to join whenever you can.
I'll need the SD output.
So you said you mained Chrom, Diddy, Pyra, Mithra, Joker, and Snake, right?
But we can just focus on the characters that like you're an expertise in, right? I want to focus. Let's say it's more easier for you.
That's fine. Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel like
whoever your priority is fine. But if you want to focus on the characters that I'm really good with, then that's okay too. We'll use them as the kind of focal point.
Okay.
And you said you've been playing since Brawl. Does that mean you've been playing competitively since Brawl, or just like playing like Smash in general?
No, I started taking competitive like Smash. I played Brawl competitive.
Sorry about that. You cut out like halfway through that.
Oh my bad. It's because give me a second.
Hmm.
Is this better?
Yep, sounds good so far.
I played Brawl casually and I took a little bit of Smash for serious.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so how this usually goes, usually after the first two games or so, I start breaking things down. But if you have any questions at any point, feel free to just throw them out there as whenever you can. Because we don't want to forget, like, if you have any important questions, stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay.
I just got a cool scene first of seeing B Rivers in like action. Like
Yeah, it's a little. People already tell me it's very scary to start, doing this, but just play as comfortable as you can, so you can get the most info we can out of this.
not that it's scary, it's just really cool to see like one of my favorite players play.
That is hype. Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling. That's why I really like this service too. A lot of people just can get to play if they want to play.
Me, 1 second.
Yep. Take your time.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, ledge trapping definitely like scary spot to be in, especially in this matchup. But those games alone gave me a good amount of information, so I'm gonna start asking a few questions here and there.
Knock
So
yourself out.
who do you consider to be like your main character, like that you go the most?
Crom and Diddy, also Joker.
Right. So then,
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
so those are your main characters, and like let's say you're gonna play like a tournament set or something right now. Who and you didn't know your opponent. Like who would you start the character? Like who would your character choice be?
Either Crom and Diddy. Most likely, Crom is like an opener.
Okay, yeah, because he is a good opener
And depending
actually.
on how the set goes on, I'll have to be like just Diddy or Joker or like Pirate.
Yeah, and you'd be using them to counterpick and stuff like that. Okay, that's a good starter. So for this start, I kind of want to see what your starter combos are. So I'll ask you a few questions at the start of this game.
No combos.
Well, you are hitting me a few with a
I have
few.
a few.
Yeah, you were hitting me with a few, so I was like, okay, so you understand that. So I kind of want to base your neutral right now and kind of figure out what you would do stuff and like what you would go for. So at 0%, what's going through your mind?
I'm trying to land this Nair. This up there right quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nair and his up air, they are really good. But
Maybe a
the
forward air.
forward air, that's like the best one I would say honestly. So for examples now, I'm gonna kind of say like the moves you should be going for would revolve around your fair, your up air, your nair, and that's about it. Like those are your big ones, especially at low percent until like 60% or so. Then they'll change up a bit. So for example, like At 0%, you'll notice like I do just a lot of fairs in general, and landing up airs. I do nairs from time to time, but only out of shield. Like I don't like run approach nair a lot.
Approach with Nair, yeah. That's one of more like a habit of mine. Like I'll
Yeah,
approach with Nair.
it's a big Chrom and Roy habit in general. It's honestly not that good. Like it's a really easy like I
Yes.
want to get a combo now. So it's like really easy to just kind of just look at your opponent and be like, all right, I want to hit you and get a combo. But in reality, it's really unsafe. It's hard to get like the combo if you don't have like an idea behind it. So I'm gonna recommend usually just go for Nair out of shield. Like Nair out of shield, like right here. If someone hits my shield, like let's say you jab my shield, in reality, I would retaliate with a Nair out of shield, and then I'd get like the full combo from that Nair, because it's very easy to just like finish up with that like right there. But aside from that, I don't really go for Nair otherwise. I just do it out of shield a lot to get my combos started. And I would recommend, you know, toning down the Nairs a lot for sure. Yeah, like you should focus more so on your fair usage and your upper usage, I would say. And so, let's see. Do you know of any of the fair combos? Like landing fair stuff.
Landing fair. I'll probably go for like if I'm just like at 0. I'll probably keep it basic and like go for like either like a grab or like side beat, something like that.
Yeah, you pretty much have like landing fair into grab, landing fair into side beat, stuff like that. Landing fair into dash attack. Those are pretty much the go-to options you want to have, and I don't really see you going for that a lot, but that's the one you should be going for the most, because it's the easiest and most consistent combo, because I'm making you guess between landing fair and like a tomahawk grab. Instead of that, I just go for grab instead, stuff like that. That's like a big part of my neutral personally. And I would say try to focus more so on doing that for your neutral rather than the landing nairs or the rising nairs. But now the next part of it, let's put you at 0%. Revolves around getting up airs, because you know up air exists, but like fairs as well. So a big setup I go for, so just do full hops for me right there. A big setup I do in neutral a lot. I just go for like these kind of fairs right here because they're really good combos. Like bam, that's like a whole stage combo, and you are at 0, and it's very easy to combo. Now you can stay grounded. Now for example, if I want to read that fair, or if I want to read that jump again, and I don't get it, I can just go for the up air right behind it. Like, so I can just get this combo instead. And then this one's, bam, 47% combo right there. Just off of a simple whiff punish. Because I'm choosing, if I don't see that fair hit, I'll just go for up air instead. Because on landing, it's really good to go for. So full hops, I would definitely prioritize going for those in neutral. Like, legitimately, I get how you're playing. But I think you need some big changes to how you're approaching it. Like, you have to fish for what I just told you right now. Like, the landing fairs, you have to fish for this kind of stuff. This is what your neutral should be looking like a lot of the times because of how good of a tool this is and how much it combos into stuff. And it's really safe, too, on shield. Like, you can land fair, go into shield, land fair, roll, land fair, jab, land fair, down tilt, land fair, spot dodge. You have all these mix-ups. All these crazy mix-ups that you have availability to, and you also can of course choose, you know, rising fair into up air. Rising fair with punish up air is very good. If you get the fair itself, you can just keep finishing the fairs to combo more, like I showed you. But fair like that, like it just starts your combos very easily, and then you have multiple up airs to move from there. And these are just the simple basics that I want to see more from you. And they revolve around more of the falling fairs, falling up airs. Less nairs in general. Like nair is good, but you know, you gotta keep it
you don't
little.
want to just keep using it.
Yeah, like it has to be a mix up. It can't just be I want to do this in neutral, because nair is not a neutral tool. Is like completely not a neutral tool. All it is a punish out of shield and a call out, like a thing, like a risky call out. Your neutral tools are fair, up air, and down tilt. Down tilt doesn't really combo, but it's a good poking tool. It's just incredible. Yeah. And then, of course, jab starts comboing after 60%. Before that, it doesn't combo into anything besides down tilt at like 0 to 10%. Okay?
Oh.
we just have to restart the game. We had like a minute left, so don't want to deal with the timeout scenario. Okay, so with that said, we'll kind of try to apply the information. and just play, you know, another few games to get an idea of what to go for.
Okay. Oh, so cool to see that in person.
Yeah, that combo is incredible feeling.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that one is a crazy combo to go for. It's really hard to get out of that one. Everyone's the jabs. But so far, do you have any questions yourself?
Not at all. Not yet, anyways.
Okay, no problem.
They'll come up soon.
It's no worries. There's still like plenty I have to offer in terms of stuff I'm thinking of to tell you. So just take your time.
Cool, so cool.
3, 2, 1, go! How about this? Out of my way!
No.
Yep, the classic. Oh man, what like that interaction happens so often in the Ditto where the Crom Sama just croms himself.
Not often I get that with Crom Ditto this much. Or Crom Ditto at all.
Yeah, it's pretty rare. I mean, no one likes playing him on Wi-Fi because he's just not great on Wi-Fi compared to his offline presence. There's just so many easier characters out there to play, but like, whatever. I like my character, so I'm cool with this.
He and you both. I think I can make it from down.
Out of my way.
Ooh.
Oh no! Oh, air dodge.
Yeah, the air dodge. Air dodge is... You usually want to jump from that, but yeah, you don't want to burn your jump sometimes as Chrom. But in that spot, you kind of have to, and just hope you get sweet spot the up B.
Three, two, one, go! Out of my way. How about this? Out of my way. I'll end you.
No.
Yep, good retaliation. Can't let me do that for free.
No.
Yeah, the huge hitbox. Side B is actually deceptively huge.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is again. Yeah, dude, see, it happens to me all the time. I always get people stuck in that scenario. It's so weird.
Training paid off.
It's like, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, the Chrom is
I
just
gotta
like,
hold
well,
that.
this kind of sucks. But so far, the only advice I really have to give you right now is I think you need to swing a little bit more, like throw a little bit more aerials out there, alongside making sure you shield a little bit too, because you don't really use up yet to shield at least like much at all, and that's a pretty important tool to be using for Chrom, especially because you notice how I do it a lot, where I just like you land on my shield with fair or up air, and like those are safe moves, but you're not shielding afterwards, so I'll be you for free. So make sure to sometimes mix up those options. The defensive ones are really important for you to like mix up on and on and on. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very important mix up for you to go for, I would say. So definitely consider shielding a good amount more. Consider you know, pressing a few more buttons here and there, because it's again, it's a very important thing to do.
Like a Roy player? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're one and the same. We just kind of have to mash like they do, because that's how I get a lot of my combos started. Same thing for Chrom.
3, 2, 1, go! I'll end you.
Ah.
That move we don't like.
I didn't even do that move.
Okay, just making sure, because that one's like, the estranged
Never
cousin
used
there, yeah.
down smash. Man, this combo's so combo's so cool to see in person.
Yeah, I love that combo. It's so satisfying hitting it ever. It's not the easiest.
Yeah.
Okay, so far, I think the combos that we showed you at the beginning, since you're gonna have a replay of this, definitely try to get better at hitting those and fishing for those. I think that's really important for your game plan to kind of get a little bit more direction. Because when I mean press more buttons, I mean try to fish for those combos more often. They're very important for you to get. They definitely go a long way in getting better at that. Not only that, for the little bit of tips I've given so far, I like. Again, get more comfortable in shielding, I would say, because a shielding Chrom is still a terrifying Chrom. And if I'm not grabbing you much, like, there's no reason you should not be shielding, right? Like, you don't want to be an easy target to hit. And so far, like, I'm very comfortable whiffing a lot of buttons against you. So I would say get a little more comfortable with the buttons that you want to do combo starters with. Even try and make it hard for yourself to be hit. Like, it's as simple as going offline, playing in CPUs. You can do that and just try to play runaway or try to play evasive so you can't get like hit all the time. I think that's a pretty big part of your gameplay that I want to see improved, alongside you hitting the combos that Chrom has to hit more often. That makes sense? Okay. Okay, so far so good then. I do want to mention so do you want to keep playing now, or do you want to like kind of go over the topics?
I mean, we can like switch to Diddy, I guess.
Okay, we can switch to Diddy too. I just wanted to make sure we don't like forget about the other topics you mentioned, which is like, you know, practice and labbing, how to analyze the VODs, stuff like that. You know, if you want to jump into those questions real quick to give us a break from gameplay, then back into the gameplay, I think that'd probably best.
Why not? It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I'll keep it short and simple, like with these topics, so no worries. I will say for practicing labbing, what is your current like resume? What do you go for? What do you consider your practice in your labbing?
I kind of just practice the stuff that I know.
Right.
I practice a little bit of movement. That's probably about it.
Right. So like
when I'm in training mode.
For my training mode, what I do, which has helped me like go a long way, my priority sits around, you know, doing a lot of like practice my jab airs, because that's very important. I haven't seen I've seen you miss them up a lot, so that like you need to just have down. So practicing jab airs in general, like I set 2 CPUs on, so there's one on each side, to go back and forth with. I turn the CPU to jump so I can do the rising fair combos, and it'll get you more comfortable how to hit them the more you put. Like you can make a Pokemon trainer so all the CPUs are different characters and put one on each side, and it really tells you like who you can use and like what combo will it combo into, stuff like that. And like all the combos I've shown you so far, those are pretty important topics. Like let's say hitting them in training mode, and then not only that is part of your training resume, but also going into like a CPU match and trying to hit it against a CPU that's DIing, that's moving, that's not easy to hit. You know, screw Elite Smash, stuff like that for the time being. Like just try to focus on hitting like.
I don't play Elite Smash anyways.
Okay, that's good. That's good. But
you only have like 2 characters in Elite anyway.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So I would recommend that kind of training resume for yourself. You know, keep it short and simple. Just make sure you know how to hit your combos, and then try hitting them on CPUs to kind of get a better idea of how you can comfortably do so. Those are pretty important. I'm gonna like really push that, because you seem to struggle with hitting them. You kind of know what to do in neutral now, but you need to apply it properly now too.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And for analyzing VODs, it's kind of a harder topic. But the biggest thing that helps me analyze VODs personally is going to it. Usually VODs you lost, you want to look at, like where you lost the game. Just looking back at it, seeing why you get hit, and the questions you can ask that are simple, thought-provoking questions is how many times did you shield? How many times did you grab? Are you even shielding much at all? Because that's probably a big reason why you're getting hit. So, for example, when you look over this replay I send you, ask yourself how many times did I get grabbed? You'll notice I don't grab you that much because it's pretty easy to hit you. You're not in shield a lot of the times. So I'm just swinging a lot more than usual. And that's just a simple thought provoking question to ask yourself because it'll get you started on like, okay. So that's why I got hit so much because I wasn't shielding much at all. Then you can start basing your questions off those kind of things like why am I getting edge guarded so much? And then you'll realize you'll look at your ledge options and notice that your normal get up in like a lot. And like you're not mixing in like you're not looking at your jumps, you're not looking at your rolls, stuff like that. Because even for me just playing you, I would say like 80% you're just neutral get upping and I hit you for it, and then afterwards you jump, and then that's when you get out of the ledge scenario. And those only come with those questions I ask you, like or ask myself, because then it's easy to figure out. So those are like the best questions to ask you when you're looking over VODs, I would say. As well as are you hitting your combos, of course, because then if you're not hitting your
No.
combos, you can ask yourself, are you actually fishing for the combos? Are you trying to hit them? Or are you just swinging at the open air? Like there's always that kind of question to ask yourself. And I honestly, for the time being, I would keep it that simple. I would keep it short and sweet like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Just keep it short and simple like that. Just ask yourself questions that you think you can answer, and then they'll just naturally bring your brain to like that kind of thinking. With that said, we can get a few games in again.
Okay.
Three, two, one, go!
Yeah, I gotta love that one. Well, you know that combo, which is good. That one's a really important one to know.
I don't know how to do any of the popcorn cancel stuff.
Okay, let me tell you real quick. Grab that banana, or grab your own banana. In the air, just charge a neutral B and then press Z. Now keep holding B, and then press Z. So keep holding B, then press the grab button. What are you trying to grab with?
Oh, Oh, silly me. I was pressing my jump button.
Oh, yeah,
I just
see?
hit the R.
Yeah, there you go. See right there?
Oh!
Yep.
Oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
It's incredibly easy. That's when you're holding a banana, you can just press Z and it'll cancel it. That's the easiest method to do it. So whenever you have a banana, you always have the mix-up of just dropping it.
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I was looking some pop gun cancels and stuff like that.
Yeah, no
I was like,
worries.
oh.
Keep it nice and simple like that. You can always cancel your charge with the banana throw.
Oh.
Yep, it's wonderful. Okay, so we can get back into it then.
Yeah. Ah!
Yep, sometimes just explodes on contact. It's lovely.
Oh, I want to jump and try to grab it.
Yeah, it's not easy. Grabbing the banana, do you know the input to do that from the ledge?
Don't you just press grab or like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that? Like an
While
aerial?
you're in the jump animation, you just press grab. Like you just press the buffer jump from ledge and then you just press grab in the air.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, I want to
Yeah, right onto the banana.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Oh! Oh!
Yeah, if you ever predict something like that, man, barrels is just crazy.
Ah, no!
Yeah, there's just so much to think about there. Like you have a freaking the rocket in the top right, literally just like yo, and then I'm just a multi hit on your shield. It's crazy.
Two guys just monkeying around.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh, no combo.
Nice one at a time.
Yeah.
Ow! Oh.
Yeah, I did not expect that to grab you at all. I just wanted to recover.
Ah.
Yeah, that's an area that's hard to deal with too. Banana ledge, it's so strong for Diddy. I will say, your Diddy honestly is really good. Like, you know your combos a lot more than you know your Crom combos. So you just keep up the Diddy with more dash attack. That's a very important Diddy move. Like, you don't use it as much.
I noticed you using a lot more dash.
Yeah, I'm literally spamming the shit out of that because of how good it is. Like, you need to use it a lot more. Like, a lot more. That move is cheats. Like, that's literally Diddy's big cheat move. So definitely use it a lot more. Get more comfortable with it.
With Snake.
Yeah, like literally it's pretty much the same as that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
That was kind of a crazy barrel angle. I don't want this excessive down air usage.
it's dude, it's just so good. It combos for so long. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it attacked.
Oh, that sucks. Ah!
Yep, the kicks off stage too. Incredible. Gotta love him.
Kong wins!
So far, you got any questions you thought of yet?
No, I haven't really thought of any questions actually.
All good.
I kind of just been enjoying fighting you.
I mean, honestly, like, there's a lot I'm seeing from you, and I think like you don't need that many changes to some things besides like more of this, more of that, a lot
Less
more
of
shielding in
this.
general. Like your shield habits, your defensively play is the only thing that I think needs a lot of work. Everything else is like fine for Diddy, especially. Can't believe that got me out of barrels.
Oh.
Oh, get out. The sorry that I killed.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, if only killed. I thought the raid would have been enough.
Wow. Ah.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Way too many bananas, Jesus. Nice. Yeah, definitely a lot more confident with your Diddy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Diddy's the boy. I have too much fun with this character.
Mm-hmm.
You know the meme of the guy with like the two faces, like one's face is angry, one's face is happy.
Yeah.
The happy face for me is with Diddy, and the sad face
Yeah.
is wrong.
Crom on Wi-Fi is nothing compared to Diddy. Like, Diddy at least still is a character functionally, but Crom is just like, Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what I'm even doing.
3, 2, 1, go!
If only they killed.
It's a funny interaction.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it's actually hitting. Oh god, which one's me?
That sucks.
That was crazy.
No, I don't get that out. Oh, I want the punk.
Oh boy.
Oh, well. I'm scared. Ah!
Immediate, yeah.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh, I even know I had a banana in my hand.
Yeah, ISD dropped it, and you as soon as you down tilted, you caught it. In one of those scenarios where people randomly catch Diddy's banana, it's like, oh, that sucks.
Oh. Stupid. Why would I do that?
Oh
Why would I
god.
do that? Oh.
No, that was perfect. The kick is so good in that scenario. Yep, that's a sneaky one. Sneaky one right there. Okay, so that's about it for the hour itself. Do you have any last questions?
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah, solid enough. Like honestly, like there's already a good amount thrown into the lesson itself that I think you could definitely review this and give it a few watches, you know, kind of implement the things as Crumb, but as Diddy itself, like legitimately, you know a lot of the combos. Just get you more comfortable with the B reversal stuff that we talked over, especially with Banana. Like it's really important to get good at his B reverses and everything. So get more comfortable with that down the line. Get better in general with that. More dash attacks for Diddy, and honestly, the Diddy's already set for a good amount, but like the B reverse stuff is very, very big because it makes you very hard to predict. Because then you have bananas in the air, you're teleporting in the air, stuff like that. That makes sense. Okay. Alrighty. Well, with that said, then I'm gonna go ahead and start uploading this for you. Then I'll probably have it to you within 30 minutes or so. Okay.
All right, all right. Thank you for the session. Thank you for taking your time out your day to help me.
No worries. I had a lot of fun actually. Hopefully you learned a lot out of this, and let's hope you get to improve with the lesson we're about to send you to the replay. Okay.
All right.
All right. I'll catch you later. See ya.
Take care.